For me, breathing is life. Without breath, we cannot live. We can remain without eating, we can remain without drinking, we can remain without doing anything, but we cannot remain without breathing. I never imagined I could be a teacher. And this became my passion because every time I'm facilitating, every time I'm teaching, and every time I connect with people, I see and feel the transformation they are experiencing.
I came to Transformational Breath 4 years ago, and for me, when I discovered Transformational Breath, for me that was really the circle complete, because yoga meditation is about discipline, feeling, but breathing is more about the emotion, what's beyond those sensations and the meaning of the sensations. So for me, that was such a discovery.
I've always been interested in things like breathing, sound, healing, and during my life I did a lot of different courses, but lately I saw my partner, and she came back from this seminar, and she was so radiant and so different that immediately I thought I have to be there next time.
What the participants received here is better connections with themselves. And that starts with physical feeling, really connection with who they are.
I can't find the right words to describe how the past 6 days has been. There are gates in me, in my soul, that has been opened, and I didn't even know those gates were there.
So the journey was very intense, very deep for me, very transformative and healing. I went through many ups and downs and many challenges with things coming up from my past. Also in my physical body, things that showed up.
When I came here, my heart was closed for a big part. I've had that like all of my life, like a defense mechanism.
That conscious breathing and the power of the breath is seated in their bodies, because automatically they will start to breathe.
They take you on a ride. You just go, you start somewhere and you go deeper, 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 deeper. They prepare you to go to the next step in the next breathing session. So for me, it was really freeing, opening.
And when you connect with the emotions without doing really anything with them, just allowing them, you really get rid of these patterns and you connect to a very deep part of yourself.
That's what I love of this work, how the energy change, how the frequencies change every time they're breathing.
We start early in the morning. It's really a very busy day. We start at 7 o'clock with the kickoff, kind of practicing to re-energize the body, to get in our bodies. Then we go for breakfast. And then we have a lot of breathing sessions, a lot of explanation about what's going on in the body when you breathe, what the emotions are, what the physical sensations are in the body, what's happening, basically.
I've been doing sessions before and it's always magic. You always get the thing you need at that moment. A seminar is different because you have session after session after session.
We work in different levels and it's very organic because little by little we are going in touch with different levels without being structured by the mind, what is going on.
It was so powerful, so much energy, so much love that, well, I never experienced something like this. So open, so good.
The opening that they did is a life-changing opening. In the seminar, we raise that energy frequency. And when we are raising that energy frequency, it's not the same when they go back home. And they realize and they will experience the difference.
On the first part, it's really something very physical. We open our breath in a very natural way. We go back to our natural way of breathing. There's a next level, and it's the mental emotional level. There's a reason why our breath closed and why we don't breathe that open anymore. And so that reason are our mental emotional patterns. And with opening those patterns and opening the breath, we connect with these mental emotional parts. That's the second level. There's a third level, which is always there. Underneath, all the three levels are always there, and they're interacting. That part is still in us, that very open, receptive part, non-judging, non-conditioned.
While we are blocking our breath, we are blocking also our senses, our sensations, our smelling, our touching, getting in touch with that beautiful space in which we are alive. So the breath will give you the possibility to amplify those senses, to amplify also your energy flow.
So the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Yeah.
The place, yeah. Koningsteen. I really like this place.
I think it's one of the most beautiful retreat centers I've been at.
The nature here is really beautiful, so it calmed a lot because we had a lot of sessions.
There's a big garden here and the beautiful autumn colors now, and I've been there every day.
There's just a lot of love put into everything. Also, the food was amazing.
Yeah, I think the most ideal place to facilitate training a seminar like this.
It's good to have a group of facilitators, because when you are in session alone with one facilitator, you don't know better. And now you feel that a different person is a different energy, and it's a big plus in the seminar.
They assisted us in every exercise we did, even when we had a break, for example, and like the main trainers were preparing the other things.
It was very beautiful also to see the differences in how they support you in the process, in the journey, and to receive the different types of energy. Some are more soft and more gentle. Some are really pushing you to the limits quite quickly.
Actually, they went also through the seminar, so they can really see what we are going through and where we are stuck. They know where we are.
They shared their own processes also with me, so it was easier to feel that I can also move through things because I see that they have also been able to.
There is a way when your breath is really connected and conscious and open, it's relaxed, but fully open. What facilitators do, what we do, is pressing certain points. Where we see tension, where we feel tension, we press. And you feel like the body opens more and more, and that way the physical tension in the body releases, and the breath opens more and more.
Why not we can use that beauty that we can have from our own breath? It's there. The only thing we need to awake that part of us, to get in contact with that part.
About the seminar itself, for me, it's always so beautiful to witness how people open up. It's amazing how people really transform in a week. They connect with their deepest, deepest inner being, which is such a beautiful thing to witness.
Breathing helped break down these walls, and often that also was painful because you had to face the things in you that the other was reflecting to you. And it was very beautiful to move through that and see, oh, they're just my mirror.
Everybody with their luggage a bit like closed. Every like 6 days later, and everybody opened like a flower blossoming in spring. And I'm one of the flowers.
Well, I'm really, really grateful for being here, for having had the possibility to come and meet all the people here.
Everyone in the group had his own role, and together it makes it so strong. If you do it in a group, you take emotions of everyone, you do the breathing together, and it lifts you up.
I feel this was a very necessary step for me in my own healing process, my journey, and it was exactly the right moment right now to help me on my path.
Yeah, everybody should do this. I think everybody should breathe. For me, what we do is really basic work. It's hard in this society to really be open and emotional, to show who you are. And it's the basic. For me, it's basic work. Yeah.
The breath is a high frequency. What we need to do is to get into that breath, our own breath, connect with that own breath. And when we connect with our own breath, it will happen the miracle. We need to breathe right now to connect again with ourselves, with our breath, and with our brothers and sisters of the world. No separation. So if we want to be in a beautiful planet, we need to breathe as Mother Earth is breathing.